Has this ever happened to you? Where's my chalk bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalks! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab chalks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, Rock Climber, and the CEO of Slap Chalks.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, seal and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time. I was gonna have Megan.
Yep, that's fine. And bring it up forward. You don't go back. You just put your hand over it. You reach up for it. Then climb up, make the bar. Grab the bar, put the bar. So clap first. Those things right there. You put your hand this way. And then like that. Your hand this way, put your hand. Then you pull up, and you go around, and your hand the right part of it. So clappers, clappers, clappers. And the last one, that's the rattle ring too. The ring, clapping. That whole thing moves. Once you get that moving, that door will open. Okay? So you may have used the doors, I think the doors, you have to keep the door open. So you swing, and you just push the door open, the doors wide open. There's a bar in the middle. Traffic bar, you can't see it. Yep. And then, well, no, the thing, that whole thing moves. That thing moves like this. The whole thing is moves. Okay, and right here.
Yes. This one is designed to test your grip, but you can use it on so what I would recommend you do is reach up and knee or hip position you on pretend like my hands are those things. And now push. Big circle. Right? It's easier to push people out rather than pulling. No, you don't put that in your mind. It's going to flop right over. So you get the 20 seconds in, you can wait 20 seconds, and then when you say you gotta go, you gotta go. Here, 20 seconds. Easy peasy. No, you have 20 seconds rest in between each other.
And we are back. This is the Mature Kids Female Stage 3. Sorry for some technical difficulties we were having. We are now at Layla Rebello. There is no time limit on this course. It's just about who can get the furthest the fastest.
Can it use the outside of the boot? Just about the top, yeah. You got the I thought I saw a grab like that. It would be too easy if they could grab the side. You see the shirt that he's wearing? Yeah.
Holly Willix out of Illinois, age 10.
You may not feel it now, but you'll feel it over here.
The initial ascent gets through it. On to the clock hands.
You can do it that way.
Moving right along. These are much tougher obstacles than we saw in stage 1 and 2. There is no time limit again, there's a clock running, but it's about getting the furthest the fastest. I believe they're allowed 30 seconds to rest in between obstacles. But they're allowed to take their time. It's about getting as far as you possibly can. Holly's doing a good job here. Really excelled in the early stages, and now here it is, the final stage 3. This obstacle is called the Storming the Gate. And there she goes, dismounts, and I think now we have what we call the bird houses, the fourth obstacle of this stage. Tough because it's a lot of different angles. Make her way through. Holly is doing a good time, having a good time progressing through these, taking her time, but doing a good job. Oh, and there she fell, but that was a good run, and that gets her into second place. Second place right now. Up next is Madeline Burt out of Illinois. She's going to start on this, what looks very similar to like a rock wall that we're probably mostly familiar with. It's called the initial ascent. What a good job. That angle makes it so tough to reach back. But good job, Madeline, getting through that. We get into the clock hands. Got to turn those hands to get to the next one. Takes a lot of core strength just to be able to push that right there. Push. Kind of push them at the same time. There you go. On to the final one. And she gets to the ring and she saves. Nice save, Madeline. She's going to take a second, shake out her fingers, get some chalk on her hands. Storming the gate here, got to get through the folding doors. Just to kind of shay over. Nice job, nice job. Again, the clock, you may see the clock continuing to tick, but it's not, there is no countdown. It's just simply a running clock to determine who gets the furthest, the fastest. This is stage 3 of the mature kids female division. And she is still alive. She's entering what we call the bird houses. She fell down, but great effort, gets her into second place. Great job, Madeline Burt. That gets her into second place on this third stage of the mature kids female division. Layla Rebello finds herself in first place.
no time. So it's just take your time and do it right. Well, you just really got to pass it. You just got to pass it. Yeah, but it's the only option to compete is to do is not stop it.
This is Malin Gernot.
It's tough.
That is a tough obstacle. She is not the first person. I know she looks frustrated and it's disheartening, but that is not the first child we've seen in this division on this stage fail to get past that initial ascent. That is very tough with those angles. Here we have Tessa Newby, another one of the kids out of Massachusetts. Again, the Northeast United States very well represented. Many kids from Pennsylvania, New York, Massachusetts. Tessa made very quick work of that initial ascent. Great job there. And now she gets to move on to the clock hands, which is another tough. Trying to get a little clarity regarding the run order. I believe it is combined score thus far, with the highest scores going at the latter end of stage 3. Good run here from Tessa. Continues to progress forward. Trying to get to this fourth obstacle, which she does. But these birdhouses have been tough. Oh, and she drops down. Good run, Tessa. 4th place. Got past storming the gate. Next up is Ivana Garza out of Texas. And again, this first obstacle, initial ascent, has actually, it's been a very troublesome obstacle for these girls getting started here on stage 3. It's a huge hurdle. I think kind of used to just seeing the first obstacle being something that many kids get past, but this is a challenge. And see, just trying to figure out the strategy, how to best. Their coaches not pictured. See if I can get you a better angle. There's a coach there on the other side of the ref, Reed, just kind of showing her where she should go. It's just so tough to figure out exactly where to put your footing in order to give you a chance to get up to that third level. There she goes. Now she gets her foot up. It's just a leap of faith. Good chance. There she goes. Gets there, and yes, she made it. Good job. Took her a little while to figure that one out, but man, great job. Now on to the clock hands. This is Ivana Garza out of Texas. And again, we're on stage 3 of the mature kids female division. Using your abs and your core to push these clock hands around to give you a position to move on to the next set. Spring loaded. And now she's just got to reach to this ring. And she's there. And again, just in case you're just joining us, we're on stage 3 of the mature kids female division. And so far, and just to let you know, there is no time limit on this. You can take as long as you need. We've yet to have anyone finish the course. Furthermore, the furthest anyone's gotten is finishing the 4th obstacle, I believe. So, very tough. And Ivana falls and hits the knee. Next up is McKenna Black out of Connecticut. Another representative of Northeast United States. Place is really growing. That whole region is really growing with ninja enthusiasm. Wasting no time getting going up this initial ascent. I don't know if she's going to be able to reach that. Oh man, it's so frustrating. It's tough, but she did her best. Next up is Sage Larson. Looks like McLean, Virginia. The screen I'm looking at is very small font. So Sage is ready to go with this initial ascent. It's going to be good job getting through that initial ascent onto the clock hands. Moving right along, making really good work of this first and second obstacle. On to storming the gate. Pushing open those doors. Literally storming the gate in order to get to this next portion of the course. So she continues to move right along. Onto the second set of doors. The chance again, if in case you're just joining us, there is no time limit here, and I think each participant is allowed to spend 30 seconds in between obstacles. To the cliffhangers. And that gets her into first place. Fantastic job. And that brings up Evie Wozniak out of, looks like, Illinois. And here she goes. Such a tough and opening obstacle for this third stage of the mature kids female division. Evie's progressing right through, goes on to the clock hands. On to the second set. A lot of work here. If she hits this ring and can get out of this stage, she will get a rest. There she goes, and now she can rest and breathe for a second before beginning to storm this gate, is so appropriately titled, this third obstacle. Over. Oh, and she just comes up short. Unfortunate. That will get her into 7th place. So, valiant effort from Evie. Up next, we have Josephine Urban, I believe, out of, I want to say New Mexico. It's I apologize. It's really small print. I think it's New Mexico. You're probably seeing it larger than I am. I'm looking on it. Josephine beginning to. Oh, and she touches down, which ends her run, unfortunately. Tough luck there, but good effort from Josephine. Making it to stage 3 in and of itself is very challenging and considered a success. But this third stage of this division is tough. That brings up Scarlett Heffley. Stage. Oh, such a tough obstacle. That is tough. Good try, Scarlett. Such a challenging obstacle. That brings us to Maggie Kaplinger. Well done getting through the initial ascent. Now on to the clock hands. 3 sets, 3 clocks, so to speak. And just getting them to the other side is not enough because they will spring back, as you can see. But Maggie continues to progress at a really good rate. Good job making it through these first 2 obstacles. Shakes out her hands, gathers a quick breath, and then moves on to storming the gate. You have cliffhangers going into a double, you have two doors. Needs to lâcher over to this bar. And now on to the second cliffhanger with the second door. Good job making it through this first couple tough obstacles. She's 3 down. Now onto the birdhouses, which is tough. Oh. And she falls there, but that is enough to get her up to second place. Up next is Jessica Hollingsworth. This initial ascent is really tough. It's definitely claimed more than one contestant on that first one. But she makes it through and she's on to the clock hands. Again, there's no time limit. He just decides just to reach on through, grab the ring, and make it to the second platform. Storming the gate, phase 1. The cliffhanger. Gonna kick open the doors. And let's see if she can lâcher over to that first bar. Gathering up momentum, high leg kick, swing back, and release, and she just comes up short. That's unfortunate. But good effort, valiant effort from Jessica on this stage 3 of the Mature Kids Female Division. Next up is Evelyn Buss. Evelyn, good success on the first 2 stages. Oh. And that's unfortunate. Again, I tell you, this first obstacle, this initial ascent, is extremely challenging. Getting to stage 3 is tough. Getting past the first obstacle of stage 3 is proven very tough as well. So this brings us Nala Jackson. Nala was actually the first runner to complete stage 1 yesterday morning in this Mature Kids Female Division. Good job on getting through that initial ascent onto the clock hands now. She decides to forgo spinning those clock hands and decides to just reach across to the ring. It is successful, though. She finds herself on the platform with 2 obstacles down onto the third, storming the gate. She goes to the end of the cliffhanger, kicks open the first set of doors, and is going to try to lachey over to that first bar. Nicely done. Let's see if she can make it to the second cliffhanger, which she does. Trying to progress through there. Kicks open the second set of doors. And onto the platform with 3 obstacles down. Again, there is no time limit. You can take as much time as you need. Here we go. She's on to the birdhouses. Very tough obstacle. Man, that is such a hard reach. Good job reaching it, though. Now she moves on to Brad's corner. And that's where she loses her grip. Gets her into 4th place.
Let's go, Evelyn!
No one is yet to get through Brad's corner. It's a tough obstacle over there, but I think it's also just a culmination of using so much energy on the first 4 obstacles, the birdhouses, storming the gate, and even that initial ascent. It takes so much out of these contestants that by the time they get over to Brad's corner, it's just none of them have been able to successfully progress through it yet. But we'll see. Up next is Emily Sheffer out of Pennsylvania, it looks like.
Put your foot up in the green!
Doing a good job getting through the toughest part of that initial ascent. Reaches over, grabs the bar onto the next bar, and then we go into clock hands. Makes quick work of the clock hands. Emily's doing well, progressing through. Again, no countdown clock this time. There's no time limit, so it enables her to get a quick breath after this last obstacle. She's on to the cliffhanger that's going to go straight into storming the gate. There's 2 sets of double doors. She's kicked open the first one. She's now going to attempt to lachey over to this first bar, which she does successfully. Now on to the second cliffhanger. Coach giving her instruction of what he feels she needs to progress through this next stage. And there she hits the platform. Congratulations on making it through the first 3 really tough obstacles of this 3rd stage. On to the birdhouses. Quickly makes work of those into Brad's corner. This is tough right here. Oh, she progressed through it. Oh, and she just couldn't make that last transition. That moves her into 3rd place. 3rd place for Emily. That's a fantastic job. Up next is is Lily Alvarez Bella out of, I can't tell. I see an American flag beside the city and state, but I can't read the city and state. So another United States representative. Obviously, most of the contestants here, probably the majority of the contestants here are from the United States, but we are very well represented from nations all across the country, multiple continents. Obviously there's quite a few from Canada, but I've also seen multiple contestants from France, from Australia. I believe they said, Great Britain had some, as well as, other countries, Hong Kong, but I don't have a full list, but very well represented. The point is that the enthusiasm for Ninja is going worldwide. This is the World Ninja League. So, and we are in stage 3, the last final stage of the Mature Kids female division. And it is challenging, to say the least. All of the contestants here have obviously completed either stage 1 and 2, or they're in the top 60% of those that made it, that competed in stage 2. But this initial ascent is, it's not an easy obstacle by any means. Just because it's the opening obstacle doesn't mean that you should take it lightly. And it has been a very tough challenge for multiple contestants that have started this third stage.
Here we go, Lucy.
This is, I think it's Ariana Sinclair. Speaking of Canada, here's one of our Canadian representatives.
Yes, Lucy.
I apologize. The name they had was incorrect. This is Lucy Mullen
Grab that green.
out of Ohio, I believe. We'll continue to look for the other contestant that was out of Canada. But yeah, this is Lucy out of Ohio, and she is on stage 3. She makes up the initial ascent. She's going to try to push these clock hands separate, which will allow her to reach out and progress through this obstacle. Lucy is doing well. Made it through the first 2 obstacles, which is no small task whatsoever. She's going to take this moment to gather a quick breath.
Let's go, Lucy.
Storming the gate, kicks open the first set of the doors. Is now going to try to, let's say, from these cliffhangers over to this bar, which she does successfully. Now onto the second cliffhanger set. Kicks open the second set of doors. And Lucy is progressing along at a pretty good pace and has now completed the third obstacle. As she enters this fourth obstacle called the birdhouses, she's going to take a second together, let her muscles rest for just a second, shake it off, grab a quick breath, and get some advice from her coach before she begins to move on to this part of the obstacle. This is a really tough reach right here. Makes it through the birdhouses to Brad's corner. Oh, and she falls. Great, valiant attempt by Lucy. And she just comes up short on that last jump there. Actually, I guess it's the second jump of Brad's corner, but good effort. And unfortunately just falls up a little bit short. That does get her into 7th place. Next up is Kylie Rector out of Connecticut.
Let's go, Kylie. Nice, let's go.
And here, fans and spectators cheering her on behind me.
You got this, you got this.
Very encouraging environment for all of the athletes and participants.
Nice job. Get out of there. Come on, reach for the bar. Let's go, girl.
Tough ascent there, but she gets through it successfully onto the clock hands, uses her core to push those two together so she could reach the other side. Does it again.
Reach, come on, let's go. Gotta move. Get
Pushes.
that ring. Come on, kick back. Grab the ring.
Reaches the ring, pulls back, and makes it onto the next platform. 2 obstacles down.
Be aggressive, Kylie. Come on. Big. Big.
Kicks open the first set of doors on Storming the Gate, the appropriately titled 3rd obstacle here on stage 3. Progresses to this set of cliffhangers and kicks open the second set of doors. And let's see if she can make this dismount and progress on over to the birdhouses, which she will. Kylie Rector out of Connecticut here on stage 3 of the Mature Kids Female Division. Really tough reach right here. But she pulls it off and makes it to past the birdhouses into Brad's corner. In case you're just joining us, no contestant in this division has progressed past Brad's corner. And neither will Kylie. Great run, but falls up short here on this tough 5th obstacle as well. I'll give you a quick heads up at the run order. Take a look on the screen there, see if the contestant you're waiting for is due up soon. Up next is Finley Reinert. Getting help from her coach here on this first obstacle, which is extremely tough. These clock hands are no easy task either. Yeah, Finley is moving right through this course. Progresses through the second obstacle into storming the gate. Kicks open the first set of doors, moves from the cliffhanger over to the bar successfully. Now we'll move on to the second cliffhanger, which she does as well. Kicks open the second set of doors. Now it's just a matter of landing this dismount, which she does. On to the birdhouses.
Let's go, Frankie!
Very quick work of the birdhouses. Great job. And now here we come to the part in which no contestant has made it, and neither will Finley. Great run. But that part of the course so far has claimed multiple victims, so to speak, in regards to this competition. And that is tough. Up next is Francesca DiLeonardo from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Another one of the many representatives we have out of Pittsburgh. She makes it up this initial ascent pretty quick. Francesca's moving right along rather nicely. Made it through the first two obstacles, which is no easy task at all. Storms through that first gate, so to speak, and onto the second one, which she just kicks open, and she's a dismount away from beginning this fourth obstacle, which she does successfully. Takes a quick breather, grabs some chalk, stretches out her hands, shakes her fingers at the advice of her coach, and is now getting ready to move on to this fourth obstacle, so appropriately entitled the birdhouses. And here we are. We find ourselves once again in Brad's corner. This is a very tough jump. But she does it. This is an even tougher jump. And she is successful there as well. Is she going to be the first contestant we have to make it through? Yes, so far she's doing good. She's on the Brad's corner. Can she turn the corner? And she does. Congratulations, Francesca, at getting further than anyone has. This is definitely going to put her into first place of this third stage. Great job, Francesca, doing what no other kid in this division has been able to do thus far. Tough position. And she continues to progress through the trap door. And if my eyes don't deceive me, they've entitled this obstacle Good Luck. The 7th obstacle on the stage 3. And she falls, but that is a fantastic finish, which puts her in first place right now. Great run for Francesca. This brings up Mila Ruckus.
Let's go, Mila!
Mila Ruckus is a very solid competitor. Did very well on stage 1. I'm assuming stage 2. I haven't seen the statistics on that, but I remember she did well on stage 1. And she is progressing really nicely through thus far on stage 3. See if she can make this jump, which she does. Kicks open that second door and makes it through the 3rd obstacle into the 4th. Onto the birdhouses, which is a very challenging. Now she makes it through onto Brad's corner, and this, until this previous runner, no one had been able to make this. Will Mila be the second to get through this? Oh, just falls short on that last, next to the last jump of Brad's corner. And that will get her into 2nd place. Fantastic job, Mila. Jenna Webb out of Illinois, it looks like, is getting ready to begin her quest for stage 3 on this mature kids female division. Really quick work of this initial ascent, which is the first obstacle on this stage. Moving on to the clock hands, getting instruction from her coach. She progresses from the first one to the second, and likewise moves straight from the second onto this final one. Let's see if she can hit this ring and then the dismount, which will allow her a quick breather before moving on to the 3rd obstacle, storming the gate. She does exactly that. She pauses a second, catches her breath, grabs some chalk, shakes herself off, gets some instruction from her coach, and plans her attack for this storming the gate obstacle. Kicks open the first set of doors and is creating some momentum on her swing out to land on this bar, which she does. She's got to hit this next set of cliffhangers. And she's on to the birdhouses. Takes a second to gather her thoughts, grab a quick breath, maybe let her arms rest for just a second before she begins birdhouses, but she makes quick work of it onto Brad's corner. Brad's corner is the name of the 5th obstacle on this 3rd stage of the female mature girls division. And so far, only one contestant has successfully made it through. Whoa, she almost loses it, but the advantage is to save it. Another hard swing right here. And she loses her touch, and that will put her into 7th place. So very solid effort from Jenna. Up next is Morgan Launchner. Morgan is getting started on this first obstacle, initial ascent, which is very tough. On to clock hands. First set. Second set. And there's the third onto the ring and the dismount, which gets her through the first 2 obstacles safely. On to the third, which is storming the gate. She climbs up on the cliffhanger, pushes forward her legs to kick open that first set of double doors. Now trying to lachey over to the bar, which she does successfully. One more reach out to this second set of cliffhangers. Now she'll kick open the second set of doors, and let's see if she can land this dismount to successfully complete this 3rd obstacle. She does. Now onto this 4th obstacle called the birdhouses. Tough reach right there, but she's able to complete it successfully. And here is the dreaded Brad's corner. As you can see from the view, there's several cliffhangers that are all kind of facing inward. Well, first 2 are kind of facing parallel, but then after that they form almost like a semicircle, and it's just created all kind of problems for our contestants, partially because they're already so tired and their muscles are fatigued through the first 5 obstacles, or the first 4 obstacles rather, but it has been very challenging to say the least. Thus far, only Francesca DiLeonardo is the only contestant to complete Brad's corner successfully. But it's early yet, and we'll see if Nia Scott has a good run in her. She is from Pennsylvania as well, I believe. Starting out on this initial ascent. This initial ascent is tough, but she makes quick work of that. Onto the clock hands. Two obstacles down. Nia kicks open the first set of double doors, makes the jump, makes the second jump onto this set of cliffhangers, and is now going to kick open the second set of doors and hopefully hit this platform, which will allow her to progress safely through the third obstacle, storming the gate, which she does. Her and her coach are planning a strategy of attack on this fourth obstacle entitled birdhouses, rightfully so. One stretch, two stretch onto this fourth handle, which she is going to use to propel herself over to the fifth and move on to Brad's corner, which has caused all sorts of problems on this course. This is a tough jump right here. She lands it. Good job, Naya. This one's even harder. Just that stretch there. Let's see if she can make this one, which she does. Oh, and she falls. Thankfully, she's okay. That's a very tough run, probably the third strongest we've seen. But from a leaderboard perspective, that gets her to sixth place. Just for information purposes, it's not how far you get within an obstacle. So in that case, she got to Brad's corner. She made it further through Brad's corner than several did, but you have to make it through an obstacle in order to be considered going further. If you made it the same amount, then it would be whoever got to that obstacle the fastest, okay? So if you get to the fifth obstacle in 2 minutes and someone else gets to the fifth obstacle in 2 minutes and 2 seconds, if you progress a little further in that, or even if they progress a little bit further in that obstacle from you, if they don't complete it and you don't complete it, then you would actually have what would be considered a better time, because the last obstacle that you both completed, you did it quicker. So I hope that makes sense. It's once you get to an obstacle, you have to get through it in order to kind of mark that one off your list. It's not how far you go within that same obstacle. Hope that was not confusing for you. This contestant's name, Skyla Kelly. She is progressing at a rather quick pace through the first two obstacles onto storming the gate. She stormed the first one. Let's see if she can make her way through it, which she does. Now she's going to try for the second one. Stretches out, grabs this row of cliffhangers. Kicks open the second doors and is going to hopefully land this dismount on this platform that will allow her to step into the birdhouses part of this course. We are on day 2 of the Mature Kids Female Division. This is stage 3 of the World Ninja League Championships, also day two of the championships. But this is the final stage for this particular age group. And she has progressed to Brad's corner, which again, very, very tough. Oh, and she loses her grip on that corner obstacle. And don't feel bad, Skyla. You're not the first to have trouble with that part of the course. Congratulations on a good run. That gets her in, I believe, 6th place. Looks like the next contestant is going to be Ryan Labritz. Several different rigs set up and courses here at the World Ninja League. So in the background you may hear Buzzers going off, people shouting. You may even hear the smoke from the buzzer sound. That was unfortunate. Up next is Autumn Dorkek. I apologize, Autumn, if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Autumn is another contestant from the Pennsylvania area, specifically Pittsburgh. Lots of contestants from that part of our country. I've seen a lot of Pennsylvania contestants, so traveled a long way. Lots of hard work and effort goes into competing and even just making this championship, but it is a very, very organized, fantastic event here at World Ninja League Championships in Greensboro, North Carolina. Great job for Autumn to get through those first two contestants. I'm sorry, I was looking at a list of contestants. The first two obstacles. Storming the gate. Autumn goes through that first one, kicks the doors open rather, and is going to make this last jump to get through that first gate. High leg kick, lots of momentum, get her propelled onto that list of the set of cliffhangers. Kicks open the second set of doors, storming that gate as well, hits the platform, and she's on to this fourth obstacle, the birdhouses. Makes quick work of the birdhouses and on to Brad's corner. Again, thus far it's been a very problematic area of the course, this obstacle and that proves true also for Autumn. Unfortunately, she could not make it past there, but don't feel bad, Autumn. It's claimed many contestants as they've made it to that corner and not passed it. Tough run, Autumn. Great job on making your way over there. Hope Charbonneau is next out of New York. Well done for Hope on this initial ascent. Moving right along to the clock hand. She pushes through for the first three, gathers her momentum, does the same for the second as well as the third, and reaches out for the ring, hits the dismount, and she's through the two first obstacles, which are, I know they're the first two, but they are still challenging. No time limit here on these. She can have up to 30 minutes to rest between each obstacle. She's using some of that time to gather her strategy, let her muscles rest, and shake off her arms as she put a little chalk on her hands. Goes forth to storming the first gate. Kicked the door so well that it came back on her, so she's going to now pushes it open again, makes the jump, and lands on the bar. Hits a row of cliffhangers, kicks open the second gate, swings through. Let's see if she can hit this dismount as well. She does. She's on to the fourth obstacle, which is the birdhouses. Hope makes her way through the birdhouses onto Brad's corner, where she makes one of the really tough jumps. And she falls on that hard jump, and again, that obstacle right there shown on your screen, that top cliffhanger, that part of Brad's corner has claimed the hopes of many contestants thus far in stage 3 of this mature kids female division. Up next, Emma Capozzi. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, Emma. Emma's out of, looks like Orchard Park, New York. A little delay there for Emma, but she figures it out, makes it through that first obstacle, which is no easy feat in and of itself. She's on to the second one called clock hand. She's trying to turn those hands back, reach onto the second, which she is able to do 2 more times, and she's good through the first part of this challenge in this part of the course. It's the second obstacle, but two obstacles down, 6 to go. Storming the gate she does as she kicks open that first set of double doors. Reaches up and going to try to gain some momentum in order to swing to that first bar you see there. She does exactly that, gathers some momentum again, reaches out to this set of cliffhangers and is going to reach across. She's going to kick open this second set of doors. Big leg kick planted, and she's got a chance to rest a little bit. Put some chalk on her hand, shake her fingers off, beat some feeling back into her arms, and gather a strategy before moving on to birdhouses. You know, part of the struggle may be that between birdhouses and Brad's corner, there is no extra rest period. So she did just progress through, but there's no extra rest. So here's the first of 5 very difficult jumps. 1 down, and now here's an even tougher one, which she cannot complete. That's unfortunate. Emma, great run. Nora Colleran is next. Nora looks like, I think it's out of Virginia, if I'm reading that correctly. Looks like Westwood. It's either VA for maybe Massachusetts. My screen's a little small. I think that's Massachusetts. I think Westwood is in Massachusetts. So either way, this is Nora Colleran. She's beginning the initial ascent up this third stage in this very difficult course. Nora Collar making her way through the initial ascent onto the second obstacle. And the timer begins on her clock hands part of the course. Again, there is no countdown timer. You can take as long as you need. It's all about how far can you get and how fast. So there's a stopwatch, but there's no time limit. And Nora falls there on storming the gates. Next up is Angela Castro out of Texas. Angela Castro making her way through the first two obstacles onto storming the gates. Kicks open the first set of double doors. She's taking a little time on the first two obstacles, but that's totally okay. It's about how far you get, not how fast. In the event you tie, then it is about how fast, but it's better to make it further. There is no countdown, there is no limit. And she's continuing to progress, which is a really well done. She'll use this short break here to get the birdhouses, get prepared for the birdhouses. Shaking out her fingers, getting some feeling back. She's listening to her coach. One more tough reach here, which she does, and then straight onto Brad's corner, which, if you've been watching for hardly any time at all, you've heard me mention several times because it is tough. We've only had one contestant make it through Brad's corner, and that continues to be the case here, as Angela has a great, fantastic run that's worth congratulating, but once again falls short on that specific part of the course. That's tough. It's a tough course. That's the way it is. But well done, Angela. Well, it's a very good effort. Up next is August Adler. This is August Adler out of New York, I believe. If I'm reading this size 4 font well on my monitor. Main things we get her name right. This is August Adler, who is beginning this initial ascent of stage 3. on to the clock hands, which she is progressing through. Makes her way through the clock hands, gathers some chalk from her coach. And now it's time to storm the gates. The all too appropriately titled third obstacle on this stage 3 course for this mature female division. August makes it through the gates. She stormed them successfully, but now she's into her last break before, let's just say, if she makes it to another resting point, she will be at worst second. We've only had one other contestant make it through this part of the course. It's 2 obstacles back and forth. It's birdhouses, which she's just completed successfully. Now into what we call Brad's Corner, and only one contestant has been able to successfully get through it, and August is no exception. She falls victim, for all intents and purposes, to that portion of the course. Great run, August. Congratulations. Unfortunately, this part of the course is just really not seeking to make friends today. That brings up Sarah Dempsey out of Frederick, Maryland, I believe. Here we start on the initial ascent. Sarah Dempsey through the first 2 obstacles onto storming the gate.
magic to find body. See how the second one is nice and compacted? That's because you have to push it forward. Maybe push it up forward. But yeah, it doesn't even distinct.
Again, after Ava runs this run, this will complete wave 1. There are 2 waves in the stage 3 mature kids female division. We will take a very quick break at the conclusion of this run, and we will be back shortly. Welcome back to Stage 3 of the World Ninja League Champions Mature Kids Female Division. This is Wave 2, the second final wave of this division. We are on Stage 3, which is also the final stage. So we have running Parker Chilton out of, looks like Mesa, Arizona. I'm going to put a quick show of the leaderboard up here. Only one person has completed Stage 5. Francesca DeLeonardo. She also completed Stage 5, which is Brad's Corner, and then Trapdoor as well. No one has completed the full course. There is no timer on this course. There is a basically just a running clock because it is about getting the furthest the fastest, but there is no limit, so to speak. So you can rest up to 30 seconds between each obstacle, and this is a very challenging course, to say the least. Parker Chilton wasting no time getting out in the first several obstacles. She's through obstacles 1, 2, and 3, and now beginning the tough part of the course, where many of the contestants have attempted unsuccessfully to progress through it. She's finished the birdhouses part, but here comes the ever so tough portion entitled Brad's Corner. It's cliffhanger after cliffhanger, and great run, Parker, but she once again also has trouble with that part of the course. So up next is Finna Davis from, looks like, Minneapolis. Finna making her way up the initial ascent, which is a rock wall at an angled incline, which makes it even tougher. On to the second part of the course, which is called Clock Hands. Nice progression through that. Uses one arm to extend out, hit the dismount, grab a quick breather, get some chalk on her hands before beginning this third portion that is so appropriately titled, called Storming the Gates. There's the first set of gates, I assume, which is the double doors. There's also another pair of double doors that are coming up very soon. Just on the other side of this cliffhanger, which Finna is attempting to push through right now. On to stage 4, the birdhouses. Through the birdhouses onto Brad's Corner, which is a really tough portion. Let's see if Finna has any more success right here. That is tough. That is so tough. And once again, the contestant can't get through that corner. Don't feel bad, Finna. It's seemingly catching everyone up. Up next is Ashley Caston, one of our many Canadian representatives. Starting out on this initial ascent, Ashley is making her way up this portion of what we would agree looks like a rock wall. Well done in completing that. On down to the second obstacle titled Clock Hands. We are on the second and final wave of the third and final stage of this division. Ashley does well to get through the first two portions of this course. Nicely done. Storming through that first set of gates, so to speak. And on to this fourth stage. Again, here's the difference between the fourth and fifth stages, that there is no rest area there. So going into this fourth stage, you're aware that you've got a long period of several hard tasks at hand before you're going to get another rest. Birdhouse is complete for Ashley, but now here is the tough portion of jumps. That is tough. That is tough. Oh, and that was better than 90% of the kids I've seen run this course. She should be congratulated. Unfortunately, she came up just a little bit short on that next to last portion of Brad's corner. Next up is Evelyn Curtis out of New York. New York. Tough job, Evelyn Curtis. Nice work getting through that initial ascent onto these clock hands. Evelyn pushes through the clock hands onto the third obstacle called Storming the Gates. Having successfully completed the tenacious sounding Storming the Gates obstacle, she now finds herself in the birdhouse portion and completes it very quickly. Now on to Brad's corner. Again, the extremely challenging portion. Hopefully Evelyn can get through this. Right here is tough. She makes the first jump. You can hear by the crowd that this... Oh, and just can't get the second. Just that jump that she did make right before that, just the reaction of the crowd tells you how few contestants have been able to successfully make that jump to that portion of cliffhanger. Iris from Houston is up next. Oh, and Iris falls. Tough effort. That is a tough way to go out, but that is a tough obstacle to start with. She is upset, and understandably so, but good run, Iris. Great job getting to stage 3 to begin with. It's unfortunate, but that was a valiant effort. We know you've worked hard, and that's tough. Looks like your hand just kind of slipped off. Up next is Sienna Zini out of Mint Hills, looks like South Carolina, I believe. Just a couple hours from here. Nice job getting through that first obstacle.
Right now to get someone else on for coaching. Someone volunteer.
Fantastic job for Sienna, making it through the first 2 obstacles. It's time for her to now storm the gates. First gate has successfully been stormed. She moves on to the cliffhanger portion, kicks open the second set of swinging doors, and creates enough momentum to get a leg swing, high kick, and land safely on the platform before the 4th obstacle. This is again her last break before the 4th and 5th obstacles that are combined. The birdhouses and Brad's Corner. Birdhouses complete. And here, and she falls short on Brad's Corner, like seemingly 90% of the contestants in this division. That is tough. I'm not making light of it. I'm saying that it's such a tough portion of the course that here we are with the best ninjas in the world in this 3rd stage. We're having a tough time. It is challenging to say the least. Up next is Savannah Syria from Illinois. Trying to find her footing. There she does.
you're going to be able to reach up to from where, like I'm standing, it's the second pole. You'll probably be able to get both hands to it, and then I think you can either, like, essentially from there, use your feet on the ground and jump to that first pole on the left, or you can, actually that's kind of the only thing, yeah. I would say that's what you want to do. You want to put both hands on that rock pole, and then it's going to use that if you want, and the last two are going to be
Let's go, L! Let's go, L!
little free-run.
L's going for dubs. L wants the
Successfully storming the gates.
Let's go, L!
Here's the birdhouse portion. And here's the Brad's Corner portion. Come on, Savannah. Great job, Savannah. Oh, and Savannah falls on Brad's Corner as well. Tough there, but good run, Savannah. Pat yourself on the back. That is worth congratulations.
Let's go, L! Let's go, L!
L below.
Come on, L!
Come on, Al, you got this! Come on, Al!
Let's go, L!
Yeah, Al, let's go! Come on, Al!
L storms the first set of gates.
Let's go, Al! Come on, Al!
And she begins stage 4.
Just need enough to get the whole thing, and you're in stage 2, right?
Fantastic. Here she goes. This is great job. Yes. Let's see if she can make it. Oh, so close to turning that corner. That gets her 6th place. Great run, Elle. Fantastic. Next up is Juliana Longo out of Norwalk, Connecticut.
On that rock wall, you guys are going to get to
The initial ascent successfully checked off her list. She now moves on to clock hands. Fantastic work to storm the gates. Here comes the rest on the right before beginning the bird houses and Brad's corner, which has been the most tough part of the course so far. Oh, so unfortunate. She falls over on that corner of the course as well. Great run, great attempt. This is stage 3 of the mature kids female division. So these are the greatest, for this age group, it's the greatest ninjas in the world. And they're having tough with that corner. It shows how tough it is. Annika out of New York is up next. Coming up on this really tough portion of the course as well. And you can tell like fatigue is already starting to set in. Yep, tough. Next up is Cora Mazak. Making it through the initial ascent, she makes her way to the second obstacle, which is called clock hands. Part of the Strive Ninja team. And as we've seen so many times on this course already today, Brad's corner is where the run ends. So unfortunate, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Hunter Hollingsworth is up next. And here begins Hunter's run. She is out of Australia, I believe. Hunter goes through the first two obstacles pretty well with really no issue at all. Gets to this portion called Storming the Gates. Nails the first gate. Kicks through the second one. Gets to the end of her cliffhanger. Gets some chalk on her hands, grabs a quick breath, and begins the toughest portion of this course thus far. It is the birdhouses into Brad's corner. Great job so far, Hunter. See if she can make this reach here. Great job. Let's see if she can make this one here. Here's the tough one. Oh, man, so close. She actually turned the corner to that second half of the course coming back, but could not close the deal and hang tight to actually complete that specific obstacle. That is tough, but that is a great run, and that gets her into 8th place. This is Haven Chismar out of, looks like, United States. Wasting no time at all going up that initial ascent. Haven is on her way to clock hands and really making some quick progress here. Haven reaching out for that rope so she can begin storming the gates. Kicks through the first set of gates, hold on to the cliffhanger. Lachey's over to the rail, grabs it, and now there's just one more portion of this specific obstacle. Grabs hold, kicks through there. And now she has safely landed after storming the gate. Here's the birdhouses portion, which goes straight into Brad's corner. Great job so far. Haven seems to have a little bit more energy and strength at this portion of the course than some of the girls who ran before her. This is a very tough jump right there. She makes the jump. And Haven has successfully completed Brad's corner, just the second girl of this division to be able to do that. She now enters the trap door. The tricky she gets through the trap door. Shaking down her hand. She can have 30 seconds to rest here. She's on to the 7th obstacle, which is titled Good Luck. And she has completed Good Luck. She's on to number 8. The Revolvers. She is the first to have completed this specific part, and let's see if she can finish it. Oh, great job. Haven is in first place. Fantastic job by Haven. Kai Irwin is up next from St. Pete Beach, Florida.
Big miss.
Come on, Kai, kick at it. There we go. Let's go, Kai. Yeah, Kai. Come on, guys. Hey, you got love. You're doing awesome.
Kai on to just the third person to get past Brad's corner onto the trap door. And this is a really tough portion.
Bring your legs closer, yeah. Come on, guys. That's a big one. Yep. Feet up. There you go, guys. Don't move. You're good. You both sides. Yeah, guys.
It's a tough climb.
Yeah, Kai, you got this, girl. So strong. Come on, girl. Big reach.
Let's see if Kai can get past this beat. She would be just the second contestant to get past this good luck obstacle.
Come on, guys.
Oh, and she cannot do it, but she is in third place. It's a good run. Good job. Up next is Suzuki Riddell out of Houston, Texas. Tough way to fall there, Suzuki. Tough obstacle to begin with. Up next is Avi. Nice job figuring out that first one, that initial ascent. Lots of momentum on that first swing. Here she comes from the birdhouses over to Brad's corner. Makes the leap. Oh, and she falls. Thankfully, she is okay. Tough run. Up next is Kyla Fornek out of, I think, Ohio, but it's so hard to see.
It's like the opposite. Yeah, well, there's like handprints on it, so I figured that was just like. That makes our job easier.
Sarah!
I would probably go with the right hand there and then left hand up to that big one right there, like that. And then left, I would bump me up right there, and then left hand up to the top of that.
Very, very quickly proceeds through the first two obstacles onto the third, which is appropriately titled Storming the Gate. She is going to make her way up to the cliffhangers, kick open this first set of double doors, and then try to lachey here to this next handrail. Which she is able to do onto the next set of cliffhangers, kick open the next set of double doors, and hit this platform, which will allow her to take a quick breather before going into this hardest turn of the course. Tough reach right there, and she falls, unfortunately. That's tough, Kayla. Up next is Francis Nix out of Strive Ninja Fitness. Great job getting through the first 3 obstacles. Now here comes the birdhouse and Brad's corner. Have to do these 2 back-to-back before getting another rest break. Birdhouse is not as challenging. It's not to take any of this lightly, but it's most of these contestants at this stage are pretty acclimated to dealing with that type of obstacle. But it sets up a fatigue factor, which makes this portion of Brad's corner much more challenging. And literally only like a handful of contestants have been able to get past it. And Francis, great run, valiant effort, but she's no exception. She falls on Brad's corner. So tough luck there, but good run, Francis. Good effort. The next contestant we have is Sarah Sweeney Greenwald out of Texas. Sarah making her way through the birdhouses, but once again falls on Brad's corner. Not to say she's fallen on that, but it is just very common to see our contestants be very successful until they get to that portion of the track. But it is tough, and unfortunately for her, she's no exception. So next runner is going to be, let me see what we have. Waiting for it to populate here. Ella out of Canada, so another Canadian runner.
Nice, Kinley. You got it, Colin. Let's go, buddy. You got it, Colin. You're good, Kimberly. You got it. You got it. Can you let me know when she starts? That's it. Come on, Colin. All good, Colin. Finish it out, bud. Come on, Kinley. All good, Kinley. See, guys, so you guys have seen the move on that cliffhanger, right? You reach up to the leg. You're going to need to move your hand down it a little bit to make room for your other arm. Does that make sense? It might be a little bit stretched for you, but I don't think it's going to hurt. Alright? Make a little bit more room for your hand. You're there. Don't get a big swing. It's just a little bit like this. Alright? Watch on this. See how she's using. She's got like her heels are good. So, you're going to do that in the perfect way, right? Yes, come on! She's going to go way too deep. You got it. You're doing great!
You can use the other side if you need. Both sides, both sides. Use both sides if you need to.
What's the first hold of that? You see it right now? No? Yep. It's the one that is the second hold you're able to see. I bet you should. Alright, we're going to put both hands in just our right hand. Right hand, yup, and then you are going to, I think you guys should just then jump up to the next one. Just like that, right? If you want to put your feet on, you can. The next hold, you're just going to use to move your hand up again, just like that. Action if you want to reach up, and you're off, alright? Easy. You do not need to spin the clock. Hold them. Don't need to hold them like that. You want to hold them with your hands like this, right? Fingers facing each other, alright? And then it's like a little shay. Shay. You can also kind of lead with one hand. Close. And your arm, make sure you're pushing the hand, alright? And walk to the next. So. Alright, you're going to pull that up.
way. Now let's get it done. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, Grace. Get all the way out into the middle. Come on, Grace. Squeeze hard. All you got, Grace. All you got. Lock up.
Trust yourself.
Squeeze hard. Come on, you got it. Lock it up. Hey, the more you hang, the worse it's gonna get. We just gotta go. Just gotta go.
Welcome back, and this is coming off of a short lunch break there. So we are wrapping up the second wave and the final acts of Stage 3 in the Mature Kids Female Division. We are at World Ninja League Championships 2024. And this is a really tough course. Next on the block is Capri Caldwell out of, looks like, Florida. There is no time limit on this course, but it is still very challenging. We have about, I think, 10 runners left, counting Capri, who is on the course right now. This third obstacle she's on right now is called Storming the Gate. It's a pair of double doors that you have to get through with a couple cliffhangers mixed in with amongst those. It's an important rest right here for Capri because she's got two obstacles back to back with no rest in between. And she finished the first one, which is the birdhouses, onto Brad's corner, which has tripped up more of the contestants than any other one. This is a really hard portion of this course. Tough reach right here, which she successfully does. Oh, nice. And Capri has made it through the portion that has tripped up so many previous contestants. This portion is called trapdoor. You have to basically crawl under without making sure, well, while making sure nothing, feet or anything else touches the floor. Pull herself up just as Capri is doing. Turn you around and slide down this trapdoor. On to this 7th obstacle, which is called Good Luck. This is really tough. Oh, and she falls, but that was a valiant effort. That's going to give her good enough for 3rd place. Third place. Up next is Shaked Gross. Looks like one of our several contestants from Israel. Did very well in that first obstacle. It's neat to see all the contestants from so many different parts of the world, all brought together by just a passion and a commitment to becoming the best ninjas they can be. She's doing really well. This is a really good time to be, and I know that so far time really hasn't come down to much in the grand scheme of things, because nobody's finished the course, but this time is really well, and it is furthest the fastest. So if she could get to some of these further obstacles, it would really help her, because she is moving rather quickly. Hard reach there. She accomplishes it. Really tough right here. Able to reach over. That's the hard one, and she made it. All right, here comes the trap door. Well done. Well done. Receiving some coaching there. She's on an obstacle that only one previous contestant has completed. This is tough. It's called Good Luck. Appropriately so. Wow, and she was able to hang on. Fantastic. Can she finish these last revolvers and be the first to complete this course? Oh, she just falls. But that is enough to get her into first place. Up next is Skylar Janey. Tough run there. Tough run. That's a great job, Skylar. Puts her into 5th place. Just 7 runners left on the Stage 3 Mature Kids Female Division. Great jump there by Fiona. Fiona Nix moving right along. Is someone going to complete this course? Is it going to be Fiona? A lot of core strength to keep her legs from falling there. And she has a chance to rest here for just a second. Oh, such a hard grip to hold. That gets her into 6th place. That's tough. It's a good job. Good job. We're down to 6 more runners in this division. This is Kylie Cutler, another one of the Canadian representatives here today. Or should I say this weekend. She's one of the final runners on stage 3, which means she's had a very successful first 2 stages. Great runs yesterday. Let's see if Kylie can be the first to finish this course. Good job. Here's a hard reach right here. And she comes up just short, unfortunately. Congratulations to Kylie on a fantastic run through first and second stages. And even a great run today, just came up a little bit short. Job well done, though. Next on the block is Harper Bergen out of the Syracuse area. Great run for Harper so far. Here we go, Harper. It's called good luck, and we wish you the best. This 7th obstacle. Only 2 contestants so far have made it past this. That's tough for Harper. That gets her 3rd. That's unfortunate. Great run. There's 4 contestants left. Kaylee Hanlon. Wastes no time at all on the first obstacle. The initial ascent gets through clock hands. I don't want to speak too soon, but she's wasting no time there as well. Grabs the ring. She's marked the first 2 off. This is about as fast of a pace as I remember seeing on this specific stage for this division. She is wasting no time at all. Great grab there. Come on, Kaylee. Tough reach right here. Oh, she stays up. Great job to get through the trapdoor. And once again, we find ourselves at the 7th obstacle entitled Good Luck. Can she be just the 3rd contestant to get past this? Can she be the first contestant to finish the course? Wow, look at the grip. Oh! That gets her into 3rd place. Great job. Just 3 runners left. Gabrielle Licata out of New York.
Let's go, Gary!
What are you doing?
Oh, what a reach.
Come on, Gary!
What are you doing? Yeah, Gabby. Go, Gabby. Go, Gabby.
Rise, Gary, rise!
Come on.
Yes. Yes. Center it. Oh, just short. That is enough to get her into first place. Just 2 runners remain. This is Emily Bacco out of Connecticut.
Move her with your swing. Come on, Em. Atta girl. Big, big, come on. All in momentum. Come on, girl. Go. Nice. All right, rest it. Take it. Use your wheels. Come on. Get 'em up. Don't let their hands run away from you. Come on. Come on, Em. There you go. Pull it up. Atta girl. Get a knee on there. Get a knee. There you go. Perfect. All right, Em. Use it all. Dig deep here, Emily. Dig deep. Come on. You can do this. You can inside. Pull up. You gotta be up.
So close. That's good for a 5th place position right now. And that brings us to our final runner of this division. Anissa Truong out of New York. Oh, and she falls. Tough way to wrap it up. So that wraps up. I will show the leaderboard. That wraps up the Mature Kids Female Division, Stage 3, the 3rd and final stage. Thank you for tuning in. This is World Ninja League Championships, Mature Kids Female Division. And we've enjoyed you being with us. All the runners did great. This was a tough course, really tough.